Greetings, everyone, and welcome back, Destroyers, to Alone in the Dark Platinum playthrough. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by tonight. And as always, remember that we are destruction. Oh, there it is. Give me a second. Without further ado, I think it's finally time to finish this game with you. How you doing, Robbie? This shouldn't be a long stream, honestly, considering we only need to get 3 trophies, and yeah, you know, if we just had 1 save for both characters, then yeah, we would have to play the game all over again. And I guess you could milk this game by making it separate playthroughs, but you know, I'm kind of good with that. So I feel we should just oh god. I'm gonna assume it's here. I'm gonna hope it's here. I'm just gonna load it. So we're just gonna load up, doing pretty good. If anything, very happy that we're actually gonna finish this game today, so. After we get the platinum, we can probably swap over to Rivals or Fortnite. Maybe both. Check out what I've been missing. And now that we're gonna be done, I wanna say single player games, I can focus on other games that I've been wanting to for a while. So that's going to be interesting to see what we play tomorrow. But at least for today, it should be this and the other two. Did I really not save right before the boss fight? Come on. I'm not that dumb, am I? I am that dumb. If anything, I probably assumed that I was going to come back and use the autosave to get to where I need to be. The thing is, I could get one of the endings right now, but I still need to get to the end with Edward Carnby, so we might as well just continue. What difficulty is this? If we're on hardcore or classic, then that's good. Yeah, I'm down with that. New Game Plus. Ooh, even more tougher. That's the real question. Unless there's like something that I forgot to play, Robbie. There's been a couple of fighting games that I've been wanting to play for a good while. And the thing about fighting games with me is, I don't like just like playing it for like 1 hour and then never coming back to it, because then it's kind of hard to learn the game that way. So. I kind of have to do what I've been doing with these single-player games, like Alone in the Dark or even Mafia, where like I'm like, all right, everything else gone. I gotta lock in for this. So we're gonna see if we can do that. But anytime there's something like new, that takes priority. So if there's like a demo or an update, isn't there an enemy here? Or an anniversary? So. The end of the month, that's when we're going to play the original Resident Evil 2 and 3. I believe a week before that, Pac-Man World 2 Repack comes out. And I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I guess it's not that important. I don't know.
Oh no. It was her all along.
I didn't you could shoot. That'd be crazy. This game wouldn't let you kill
Can I really save them? It's all happened so long ago. I have to find a way to get down there. I have to see it with my own eyes. There was a boat.
No. You see. I'm not forgetting about Mafia 2.
I should be able to get to the
I
car.
know about Mafia 2. Mafia 2's in my head. It's right beside like the 20 other games that like I started playing, and I need to get back to, like Detroit Become Human, Arkham Asylum, Final Fantasy VII. No, Mafia 2's right beside there. But it's in the list of games that I'm not coming back to for a good while. Not that I'm like never playing again. It's just I need to focus on the things that I am playing right now. Otherwise, it's just like those games that I mentioned. Who knows when I'm going to come back to it. And like fighting games, I just hate doing that. Unless it's a game I hate, I don't like leaving a game unfinished. Even if it's bad, I kind of want to see it through and see if it gets better. Like this game. This game actually got better right at the final boss fight. It took a while, but hey, it got there. It has to be done. But no, I do want to play Mafia 2. It's just, considering how long Mafia 1 took me, it'll probably be a bit. But
This must be where the bridge is operating.
yeah, I'll drink, sure.
Nothing's happening. It's like something's holding it back.
No, I actually don't know what happens if you like, don't shoot at the boss. Well, that's the thing, Robbie. Like, I don't want to just play a game and like rush it to get the platinum. I do want to enjoy it. This game, I could have gotten the platinum. If I just wanted the platinum for this game, I could have gotten it like in less than a day, a couple hours. But I want to enjoy it, see if it's good. Maybe watch videos to tell me things that I don't know about it that could make it better. Also, I guess you don't die here, though. That's kind of sad. Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't Dynamite 2 coming out, or the Beast?
Here we go. Should be able to pilot close.
Ooh. And you already replayed Dynamite 1 and 2? Imagine we start playing Dynamite 1 together. We finish the whole game before the Beast comes in.
Where did she go? I really hope she didn't jump.
That's true. And that way you can see which gameplay you like more. Did I pick the wrong way? Oh god. Where's the boat? How do they even let you go that way? Wait, actually, there might be a like a puzzle. Okay, I was gonna say, am I actually getting lost here? So I really gotta do the Jacob fight again. Okay, so I guess 10 minutes turned into an hour. Ah, it's okay.
Carnby, are you okay?
Don't leave me alone.
What the hell have you been doing?
What's going on here? Look at this mess!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Thompson.
Don't make me kick you out of this house. Now get out!
Hey, Detective. Mr. Carnby. I'm really worried about you.
I'm okay. I just need to catch my breath for a moment.
This place? There are
Okay.
some very disturbed figures
I didn't see
around
the
here.
subtitles beforehand.
And I don't think it's just the patients. I've been reading some things about how Derceto has a deranging effect on people. I think it might explain things.
What?
Just take it easy, okay? I'm gonna go find a way into Dr. Gray's apartment. I want to know what he's hiding.
Emily, don't worry. I think I'm close. I'm gonna set everything right.
Just be careful.
Well, not with the ending we're going with.
Carnby had run their car off the bridge.
Is this where we go into Dr. Gray's office? You think we... Okay, there we go. Okay, so I didn't run up to him last, like, cool. Cool. I didn't know that happens. That's good to know. That's good to know. I mean, that's usually what happens every other time, but I thought that was like a dream sequence. No, it's always real.
It has to stop! I gotta make it stop!
I think the messed up thing is, even though he's gone, if you press the trigger, you do kill yourself.
Detective, am I glad to see you. Lock the door, will you? I don't think Dr. Gray would appreciate us snooping around.
What's going on here? This feels so strange. There's a book missing.
What did you do?
I was just rearranging the books.
Well, come on, let's check it out.
Funny in the Emily playthrough, he goes first because, like, you know, we don't know what's there. It takes everything.
I think I'm beginning to understand. Dr. Gray is dealing with some kind of mass delusion.
Huh. Has that been there this whole time? That mark on the floor looks like talisman positions, but from which direction should I look at it?
Interesting how you can't skip certain dialogues in the game. Like every cutscene you can skip, every
Hello?
time you're talking with someone you can skip, but you can't skip this.
Who is this? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything he wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, detective. While you still can.
Damn it. Might be this way? Nope. There we go. I think you can skip this.
You okay? You look a little frazzled.
Just stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The telephone is completely dead.
It's not... Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Miss Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
You don't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, detective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
Time for running through the snow, just skipping all the enemies. Like, I mean, we could shoot a couple of them with the flares, but... Damn, this weapon. Okay. guess 3 shots is good. But the fact that you don't find flares. Ooh. Well, I mean, you're at the end game, so I guess you shouldn't find flares after the second. You would think it'd be like the magnet. And I guess it kind of is. You just have to run around and let the fire do its thing. We got you, Jeremy. Evil Jeremy.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
I was gonna say that was a good shot. And I want to be full on machine gun ammo, so when I unload on him, I have full mag to refill my gun. I guess they don't want to give me that here.
Of course, a Taurus. I figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy, or maybe that is what you need to temper that mania of yours.
I could skip it, but it's gonna be the last time I see these cutscenes on my monitor, so.
God's sake, stay dead, will you? Jeremy?
I don't know where he has like fly wings or sick ones. Good night to say. I guess just make
Did
it more
everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my Lord! Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
Jesus. What were you thinking, compadre?
Yeah, the doctor took a couple good hits. Alright, alright. This is where we get our final 2 trophies. Let's do it. Music's giving me some like subliminal vibes.
You awake? You are awake. Mr. Conby's up.
Hey, buddy. I thought you'd be knocked out for the rest of the night. Come on out and join us, will you? I'll save you some gumbo.
Good to have you back. You gave us all a good scare.
What happened?
You had a psychological breakdown. Sorry for manhandling you, but you were being violent.
You stabbed Jeremy and then punched Dr. Gray.
Are they... okay?
Jeremy's a little strange, but everything's back to normal.
Really?
All thanks to you, combat.
He's like unsure about
Want to
that.
try standing up?
Well, if it isn't the hero of the day. How are you feeling, Detective?
Never better. How about you two? Hey, Jeremy, I didn't do too much damage, did I?
Things are fine. Very quiet.
What's up with him? Painkillers?
No. You see, despite you having the finesse of a one-eyed butcher, you managed to lobotomize dear Jeremy.
I did what?
It's actually quite impressive. It's not like I hadn't considered it myself. I just wish Jeremy could have been helped without reducing his personality to that of an oyster.
But he's gonna live.
Of course. As long as someone keeps feeding him, he'll outlive the best of us.
Watch, this is gonna be a save file where I didn't grab everything. And, oh fuck, actually I might have. Oh shit.
Everything.
Let me check. 15 out of 15. Okay, thank goodness.
Everything was back to normal. Did any of it really happen? What had Conby actually been doing all night?
It was all a dream.
What is it? What do you want? Don't worry. I'll remember. You should have them.
She will call on you when it's time. Do not ignore her. Okay, so I guess it's a quick time event just like Emily. What did I draw? Oh, that twig thing. Alright, let's not mess this up.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, we need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all. but we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
Hell, there are praises in abundance
The
to
cutscenes
the
keep
black
on
goat
stuttering.
of the woods. Hear us, mother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever
Hear
the
us,
praises
mother,
and
praises
abundance
and
to the
abundance,
black
black
goat
goat
of
of
the
the
pity
woods.
on us.
Hear us, mother,
and
take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever the praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother, and take pity on us.
Oh, so she's saying "ah." I thought she was like buying like a fucking goat.
Stop! Are you crazy? Grace, stop! Stop!
We're obviously gonna like stop this, right? I left.
Detective, get my uncle out of here.
No, Emily. I get it now. She needed me to break the pact. She needed me to bring her grace. I did everything for her. I just realized I belong here. I'm one of her young!
What are you saying?
Run, Emily. You'll have to run!
God damn. Okay, so that's why they hired him. For that specific ending. Damn, the little kid dies. That's fucked up. Oh, there's more? Wait, weren't you a part of it?
What?
Bro, if the hand fucking shows up there. Okay, I was gonna say that could have been a good callback to the first game. I mean that window shot is a callback to the first game. It's just they're not gonna have the monster hands there. Okay, for some reason this is the longest ending in the game. It makes me wonder if this is the real ending. Emily lives, or Ruth lives with Emily, and the funny thing, yeah, this ending's going on for a while. But the funny thing is, you only find out that Ruth and Emily are, I guess, close in Emily's playthrough, not Edward's, so that's, you'd probably be very confused. One of 1,000 young. What the fuck is this screen? You'll have to run! No, that was good. I like that. That was funny as shit. Oh, fuck me. Tell me I saved right beforehand. Well... Oh, cool. I like when I'm muted. I like when I'm muted. How did that even happen? Oh, whatever. Either way, this is the last sending we have to get, last trophy before we get platinum. So let's see what happens. We get 3 secret items. What are they? What are they? At all the world's a stage. Jeremy had a much more humble suggestion. What if we all just went home? Box of biscuits, curious napkin, toy talisman. Okay, cool. Grace, you want a toy? Give Grace something to play with. Here's this star pendant. Here you go. Oh, just cutscene. British Bakery. Let's go. I mean, it has multiple endings like Resident Evil 1. RE1 has like 8 endings, I think. I don't know if the original Alone in the Dark has multiple endings. That's something I do need to find out. Okay, so this cutscene is just Grace playing with a toy? Well, shit, now that's broken. But that's the place where you, go to the Dark Man and play.
Hey, kid. What are you up to?
Nothing much.
Yeah? Anything I'm gonna have to pay for? You're bored, aren't you? Yeah, I can tell. You want to see if we can tear your mother away from the play?
Can you believe they're still going?
Sure.
For hours. You forgot this.
Well, I just didn't want you to think we had abandoned you in there.
Can we go home?
Yes, please. Can we?
What? You guys didn't like the play?
It was alright. A little difficult to follow.
Oh, I agree. Let's just say there were moments where it, left me alone in the dark.
Oh, God.
That's the name of the play.
Whoa, what do you know?
It was all a play?
Did you like it, sweetie?
It was all a fucking
There
movie?
should have been a hedge maze.
A hedge maze?
Uh-huh. And pirates. That would have been fun.
And they're making references to the
Well,
second game?
Maybe next time.
This actually might be the real ending. The whole entire game was a play. It was a show. It was a movie, basically. The 3 characters were a family, and they went to a play called Alone in the Dark. And they're trying to be funny and cute by like, oh, the story doesn't make sense. So Emily's like, yeah, it was a little hard to follow. It's like, no, fuck you, make a better story. Wow, it's kind of like this is basically the dog ending from Silent Hill 2, where it's like, wait, all this wasn't real, and it was all like orchestrated by a dog. That actually might be the best ending. Just because it's the one that makes the most sense. It was just a story. 3 people went to a story called Alone in the Dark, and the kid was so bored. Actually, you know what? That actually could be meta. The kid was so bored, she's like, yeah, I'm out. I'm just gonna play with a toy. I'd rather play with a fidget spinner than watch Alone in the Dark. And that's saying something. Edward got bored halfway through, so he's like, yeah, I'm out. And Emily's the only one that's like, I'm gonna try sticking with this for as long as I can. No, fuck this. I'm out. Let's just go home. Let's just go home. Oh, Alone in the Dark? There's a song for this game? That's cool. Well, that sucks. But yeah, that was the platinum trophy, so we actually got it. And the platinum trophy for this game, I believe, is called Alone in the Dark. Yep. So there we go. We did it. We did it, Robbie. We beat the game. Now we never have to come back here ever again. But that's a GG. The funny thing is, originally I was gonna say this game's a 4 out of 10, but after everything that I learned about it, it's at least a 5. It's at least a 5. It's not that bad. It's just it's more of a detective story than a survival horror game, and I just enjoy survival horror games. So when I play this game expecting it to be something that it's not, then of course I'm not going to enjoy it as much. But if you play it for what it's supposed to be, then hey, you know what? It's like, hey, this is kind of cool. It's not bad. It's a reimagining of the original game. Not many not many reimaginings that I can think of that are decent. It takes the original story and has its own twist on it. Okay, I want to see if I can get the cutscene in the attic, though. Not this one. His voice acting is boring. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know if you've heard him in Stranger Things. He can. Okay, so it's after this section. I guess they just didn't want him to, I don't know, voice act much in this. It's kind of weird. Watch that the same save file. Cool, nice. I don't get why some characters just bleed for no reason. Oh, true. So it would be a different one. I might have to continue past the... I thought I made a save right beforehand. Wow. How many saves do I have in this one section alone? Yeah, it doesn't talk that much in this one.
It was almost night when Emily found herself back at Dorsetto. What exactly had she...
Okay, so I gotta break it to Dr. Gray's office, but doing that... So, wait, I can't go into the attic? Why not? It reminds me of characters who never want to speak like Daryl Dixon. I love this character, but he can at least stop trying to be edgy and speak, for God's sake. But I could be wrong, Robbie, but I think that's why people like him, though. Because he is that edgy guy that doesn't speak much. He's, he's Shadow. But, you know, there's nothing wrong about that, but... Sometimes, edgy characters like that don't speak because they don't really have anything interesting to say. Right, Magic Guy? Like, take Hunk, for example. He doesn't talk that much, right? And that, to me, makes him cool. But when you start adding backstory to a character that's mysterious, if it's not done well, it can take away from that, what do they call it? Aura? So, at least for me, it needs to be done right. Resident Evil 2 Remake kind of removed Hunk's aura by making him act like an incompetent maniac when he was like yelling to his subordinates. So yeah, sometimes adding voices to characters isn't a good thing. You know, I could be wrong. Norman Reedus did a wonderful job. Yeah, he's still my favorite Walking Dead character. I don't think there's anyone that could, like, top him, though. I guess you could say maybe, like,
If we can just get rid of Jeremy, everything will go back to normal. The orderlies, Baptiste and...
Okay, I haven't done the infirmary, so I'm just gonna continue. There is a thing of talking too much, too. Exactly. So sometimes, you know, you just say enough to make you cool and mysterious. Okay, I'm starting to think that maybe the rot is actually being caused by the giant fucking tree. That would actually make the most sense. And because the tree's a fucking demon, the people that are like breathing the rot are slowly getting like some come to the fucking demon's mind control shit. And then they started worshipping it. See, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. You just gotta start thinking like, I don't know, a crazy person.
What is going on here?
Where the fuck am I going? It's Dr. Gray's office, right? I'm trying to think of characters like that didn't talk at all.
I think
that
Dr. Gray's in there. Maybe I can go snoop around his office then.
That like didn't talk at all, and then the next game they started talking. For me, it took a while for me to get used to it. Trust, like day one, I was like, this guy should not talk at all. That's kind of weird. Like he didn't talk at all in the first game, and now he's just gonna like start having monologues and shit. But over the course of the game, I got used to it. I enjoyed the voice acting and it fit the character. And the game I'm thinking of right now is Dead Space 2. Now, yeah, someone can be like, but he talks in the first one. No, he talks in the remake of the first one. The original Dead Space, Isaac Clarke did not talk at all. All he said was, ah, 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 ah. It was basically Arnie with just pain grunts. So giving him a voice at the beginning of the first cutscene of the second game was jarring to me, because he's like, where's Nicole? Like, you gotta get me out of here. UNC. And I'm like, yo, like, where was all this in the first game? I feel like they're kind of just gonna kind of remove his, like, coolness factor. Put the cookie down! No! But, over the course of the game, it fit him. And, well, it was so good that they brought him back for Dead Space 3, and then years later for the remake, they gave him a voice in Dead Space 1. I will say, though, the voice, for the voice he has in Dead Space 2, he sounds young for the character model. And I guess maybe they realized that, which is why, like, in Dead Space remake, they changed them from looking like an oldish looking man to, like, I guess Adam Sandler. So I found the character who didn't say a thing at all, Claude from GTA 3. You like characters that, like, say nothing at all? There is the, like, mute badass archetype. Call of Duty doesn't talk at all? Call of Duty protagonist? Once a long time ago, yeah. And funny enough, the same, I guess, weirdness I had with the original Modern Warfare, like COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2. Because COD 4, you're playing as Soap McTavish, right? Private. John Soap McTavish. So you're just playing as a guy who doesn't talk at all. At the end of the game, you don't even know if, like, you live. And then the first trailer for Modern Warfare 2, they show, like, this guy, like, on the cliffside, like, having a big-ass fucking cigar, and you're like, yo, who's this fucking badass? And then you look at him, and then it shows up, like, Captain John McTavish, and you're like, oh, fuck, it's him! And he's like, I forget what he says, but he's like, let's go. It's like, alright, let's go. Very British, very badass. Not gonna lie, granted, I'm an idiot, but I didn't even know he was British until, like, the second year. People need to, wait, what? If the character doesn't talk, I don't know who they are. All the characters are cool in the original Call of Duty games. It's kind of hard to think of, like, someone that was, like, bad. And bad that, because, like, they were bad at voice acting, etc. I gotta go the other way, right? If anything, you can find probably more, like, memes from the modern Call of Duty games than the older ones. Ah, shit. I'm not gonna know
the combination. Wait, maybe I do.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Thank goodness.
It worked.
He's a good one.
the last get.
Makes me want to play Infinite Warfare again. People need to speak even if it's not much. Oh, is Claude the main protagonist from Grand Theft Auto 3? Because you're not wrong about that, but that was like when we were like, yeah, no, protagonists cannot talk. There was only a couple games where they're like, yeah, you know, we'll make our main character talk. It's sad, but you know what? You know what? For a Call of Duty game, realistic. They had the balls to do what COD 4 couldn't.
Dearest Dr. Man.
COD 4, when it came out, such a sad ending, because you're like, damn, Captain Price and Soap died. That's fucked up, but they did it for the country. And then the second game says, nah, they both survived. And I'm like, really? No, like, come on. I can't believe one of them, but both of them? And then they're like, yeah, Price survived, but then, like, we had to, like, put him in a Russian gulag for, like, however many years. We should play some Modern Warfare 2, OG. Scary! Oh my god!
This can't be.
There's some characters that are known for not talking. Like, for example, if there was right? If there was a Half-Life 3 game and they made Gordon Freeman talk, I think people would be pissed. Unless they got someone to do it right, like Keanu Reeves. But even then, it would be weird to hear a character that is known for not talking to just start talking. It's like if Mario or Kirby just start speaking in full sentences. And someone could be like, Mario talks in like the RPG games. Yeah, but he's like, there's no like voice acting there.
Hey, little lady, how's your evening been going?
Ups and downs, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll just go this way. I'm trying to get to the attic. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's a good thing they'll never make a sequel or continuation to Infinite Warfare, because at least we know the people that are in that game, they died. They all died. Everyone's dead. I would even say maybe even Salter should have died, but you know, it's okay. You gotta have one person to live.
There's something missing.
I guess the people that were with Salter that were on the ship, I just can't remember who they were. they were not I guess they were not important. No, she's so fucking cool. I literally got Rose in 2019 just because it was portrayed by Salter. And then when Rose came back from Modern Warfare 2 2022 and it wasn't Salter, I said, yeah, I don't want to play with you anymore. Just dropped. Better than Farah? Character-wise, yes. Voice acting-wise, yes. Just everything-wise, yes. She, well, like, Salter's not her, like, real name. I can try and find it, but she is played by, like, a real, like, voice actress. The only other game I can remember her being in was, she's the main villain in, Killzone Shadowfall, so. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? This is what
the
happens.
mask had reminded Emily of her father.
Okay, yeah, we're going to the basement, nice. Which means... No, I still haven't played it. Maybe not. The thing is, this game could have been Spooky Magic Guy with those, like, hellish transitions, I'll call them. It's just the game doesn't do it enough. And maybe we'll replay it at the same time.
This can't be.
Okay. Also, I swear, this is the only part of the game that if you don't have subtitles, you will not, like, know what the fuck the ending even means. Let me grab it.
What's happening?
I don't remember that with Edward's playthrough. That's kind of creepy. I don't lie. That was good. That was good. That was some Silent Hill shit. If anything, I'm trying to think of other games, Robbie, where like at the end of the game, it's either the real ending or a fake ending, where it's like, oh, it was all a dream, or it was all like a game all along, and the events that you were like doing were not real at all. And the only one I can think of, even though like it got retconned, but it wasn't like this was the real story back in the day, is the cutscene that you get at the end of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies Origins Easter egg. And what happens at the end of that Easter egg is like everything goes white, and then you see like two kids inside of a house like playing with like toy zombies, and one of the toys is like Nikolai, like it's the characters from Zombies, and they're like, I want to be the controller the next time or some shit. So it's like, oh, Zombies, Call of Duty Zombies is actually just two kids like playing with toys, and that's what it's all about. And the thing is, it made sense. I was okay with it. I'm like, this is dumb, but I mean, it makes the most sense. But people didn't like that ending, so they retconned it, and you know, it's like, no, everything's real. Everything's real. It's like, now everything's just dumb. I guess we talked about it earlier, the ending for Evil Within, where if you shoot the brain, it like cuts to credits, and then it says, you win, game over. And then it record scratches, and then your character goes, oh, what the fuck? That's a good one. I guess a funny meme one, and the one that like they were known for until they started like just doing it all the time, and it became kind of boring. Far Cry. What was it? Far Cry 4? Where Pigman's like, yo, I gotta like execute this guy, but like eat the crab ragout. It's good. Well, I'll be back, and then we'll blow some shit up, and then you're supposed to like leave and start a rebellion and fuck him up at the end of the game. But if you actually wait there for 5 minutes, he comes back and he's like, oh, thank God. All right, so let's have a nice dinner. Now let's go fuck some shit up. And then you get the credits, get a trophy. And it's like, oh, this is cute. This is fine. Talk about zombies. I saw it today. I saw Mr. Waffle's reaction to it.
I need the key.
Why is the ghoul from Fallout in zombies? That's what everyone is saying, and I can't deny it. Ugh.
Radiography.
I don't want to start getting excited for it, because I know it's going to be bad, but I see the classic characters. I hear Nikolai's OG voice, and I'm just like, maybe it could be funny. If anything, it's kind of funny how apparently they were supposed to talk about zombies last week, and then it got delayed to this week, and then they were supposed to be talking about zombies this week, and they're delaying it for next week. So it's like, alright, you guys gonna talk about zombies? Far Cry 4 and 5 were cool, but 6 ending was not funny? Like, 6 is normal ending, or 6 is secret ending? Because the secret ending for 6 is the canon ending to me, where she's like, where they're like, yo, thank you for helping us liberate that small island. Can you help liberate like the full country? And with the beach, right? Well, I like it because they're like, please help us save Yara, and you have the option to either stay on the mainland or take the boat and just fuck off. And if you take the boat, she just like, I guess, gets to America. And she's just like sipping on her mojito or whatever on the beach. It's canon because Gustav Fring? What? You might have to go in depth with that, but either way, she's like listening on the radio that like the military forces of Yar killed all the rebels or some shit, and she's just like, whatever. And you know what? Whatever. It wasn't her fight. It wasn't her problem. Out of the like 3 Far Cry games that I know bits about, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, what? Oh, I guess maybe 5, 6. Antagonist is Gun Spring? How many endings are in Far Cry 6? I thought there was only 2. Oh, you're making a joke.
What's this?
If anything, it is funny how much Breaking Bad references they had in that game. The Red Mist. Making everyone high and shit. His drug empire. My favorite part is the amazing boss fight you have with him. Oh, good, now I do.
Oh, that's better.
Far Cry 5 when you down to arrest Joseph Eve, and Far Cry 6 where you need to go out on the island, yeah. You don't arrest Joseph Seed and he saves the world? I think they also did it in New Dawn as well, I just can't remember what happens. I think it was just something boring. Not that one. There's even Donnie Trejo who plays in Breaking Bad. That's true. That's true. He does have a cameo in Breaking Bad. Although it was more so they put Danny Trejo in Far Cry 6, more so for the joke that the main character is Danny. So it's like Danny and Danny team up, and I'm like, you could have done a better job with that. That was funny. Like I actually like that free expansion DLC was funnier than anything that was in the main fucking game. With Far Cry 7, they were working on a battle royale for Far Cry, and then thank God, I guess, their stock tanked or some shit, and then they had to cancel it, which, good. The last thing I fucking need is a battle royale Far Cry, even though it probably would fit better than any other battle royale they've been trying to make work. Basically, but I would not lie if I said I would not, like, I would love to try it, but would I take it over our mainline Far Cry game? Fuck. If they want to add a BR to, like, a Far Cry game, fuck it, why not, but... Yeah. I want whoever they choose to be an antagonist in Far Cry to actually be an antagonist. I'm kind of tired of them getting these actors to just be a pretty face, and then you don't do anything with that character in the game. Like Michael Mando for Boss, Breaking Bad character, you could say. Oh, I guess not Breaking Bad. He's Better Call Saul, right? He was so good. People got mad when he kind of like disappeared in Far Cry 3, right? Plus, you actually do have a boss fight with him. You have a boss fight with the boss. Far Cry 4, I don't know much about Pagan Man, you gotta let me know if you have a boss fight with him at the end, I'm assuming so. Far Cry 5, you have a boss fight with Joseph Seed at the end. And then you get to Far Cry 6. So I was gonna be like, oh, you're gonna spoil something. Yeah, bro. I'm saving you money. If you're like you, I'm gonna buy Far Cry 6 because it has Gustavo Fring, or, what's his name? I always forget his name. Fuck. Giancarlo Esposito. Just watch the cutscenes on YouTube. Just real shit. I'm saving you money. Do that. 'Cause, Unless I'm wrong, Robbie, I don't think you fight him once. You fight like his military, and I guess you could be like, oh, you're always fighting his forces. It's like, no, I want to like box him out. Let's go.
I guess I never got a chance to look around.
Twin Sisters was stupid as fuck, but you know, when you're in the post-apocalypse, everything's stupid as fuck. So it's. I'm not gonna say they're better than any of those three characters. But you know what? No, they're not intimidating more than fucking Gustav Fring, Far Cry 6. But at least you fight them in Far Cry New Dawn. I can at least say that. And technically, if you think about it, and this is spoilers, they're not the main villains of Far Cry New Dawn. So there is that. Anton Castillo, that's the name. Yeah, probably the worst one, at least that I can think of. Okay, so this is a trophy, and I already got it, but I kind of want to watch it again, just because this is a meta cutscene that you have to unlock, and it references the original game. I just don't know what the other like pieces are for. Like you have the Alone in the Dark game or book, but then what's the discarded palette and Witness the Black Pharaoh? I wonder if only Emily can see this.
They're coming. I have freed hellish forces, and now the price must be paid. Yaceto is the prey of evil. The sun has set. They will find my body, but will not have my soul. I can imagine the Master's fury and the terror in the hearts of his slaves. I hear their footsteps.
I don't think I've ever been blue-balled by a Far Cry game until that happened.
May God forgive me. Farewell. What would happen if I refused? Would the whole world come upon? Or would everything conspire to make a new story? Maybe one where I live.
So this is where Jeremy made a new multiverse. That's actually kind of cool.
I'm sorry, Frederick.
I do wonder who Frederick is in this game, though. Like, Frederick's the guy who designed the original game, but, like, is he, like, Jeremy's friend? Is he the guy that Jeremy prays to? How many corrections are you doing? Six for what? Oh yeah, fucking easy mode.
This feels familiar somehow.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy, where are you?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking me.
Jeremy? Can you hear me?
It's dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll get the boat running. I'll get you out of here.
How fast can we speedrun this? God damn camera.
The boat is run aground. Crashed right into the bayou. If I get the motor running, I could try backing into the river.
So how long before they try rebooting this series again? At this point, it's gonna take Xbox buying this company.
I can't break this.
If anything, Robbie, when you play this game, you let me know after what's worse, this or Mind's Eye, alright? No, the real shit. You do not have, you are not wrong about that. You are not fucking wrong about that. Sometimes you gotta play something bad, or something just kind of like, average, just run-of-the-mill, just uninteresting for you to go like, okay, you know what? Maybe this other game that I was shitting on, it still might be bad for like dumb reasons, but it's doing something. It's doing something. Plus, come on, man. Fucking shitting on RE7 is just funny as fuck. I do think that might be the next RE I tried to platinum though.
I think it just needs fuel to run.
Honestly, I've like platinumed every mainline Resident Evil games up to this point. That isn't like 6. What game is this supposed to be? Remind me? The what? No, I was saying like, you play this game and then you see if you like this or Mind's Eye, or which one you think is worse, this or Mind's Eye. The thing is, it's not a bad game, it's just, it can get boring. Or maybe I'm just not into detective games. I love that stock sound effect. Crazy. It's not, it's a reimagining. And once you know that, it gets a bit better. I think the only people that would complain that this game's not a remake, no offense, are like the 40-year-olds that played the original game. Even I'm too young to be able to be like, this isn't a one-to-one remake. It's a reboot? Basically, yeah, it's a reimagining, reboot. Reboot, reimagining. And someone's like wondering, okay, what's the difference? I would say remake at this point is taking an old game and story and just updating it for modern audiences. There might be a couple changes here and there, but it's essentially the same. People can shit on RE3 all they want, it's still essentially the same as OG RE3. Fucking Jill's in a city, gets infected by T-virus, city gets nuked. You can say something's got removed here and there, but it's still the same story. Reimagining would be more so like Modern Warfare 2019 or Alone in the Dark, where they make references and callbacks to an event in the previous universe, right? Like your fruit killing skills are remarkable, or what's another one? There were I can't remember the other ones in Modern Warfare 2019. That's my favorite one, just because it's iconic. But there's probably some others. Oh, I think they say like switching to your sidearm is faster than like reloading. You have those callbacks in 2019, but it's the first time those characters are saying it in that universe, right? Or in this game, it's like the original Alone in the Dark, it starts off with Jeremy Hartwood hanging himself in the attic. Jeremy Hartwood's alive in this game, and we get a secret cutscene showing that he was gonna do it, but he didn't, and that caused a branch in the Alone in the Dark multiverse or timeline, where in one branch, it's the original game where he kills himself and then the events of the original game happen, but in this new timeline, he doesn't kill himself, and then the events of this game happen. I will say it is kind of annoying that lots of games and movies at this point are just kind of going with like the multiverse route, because that's the easiest thing to do. Like, character's dead, multiverse, they're back from the dead. It's a different version. You like it, right? The problem that I would say a game that does that has is if it makes too many references to old games, are those references to new players, or are they for like old people that played those games? For example, someone that's playing like Resident Evil 4 Remake for the first time, when they get to the part where like Ashley opens up the door and she's like, I guess I'm a master of unlocking, new players are going to be like, oh, that's a cute line, but like she's just saying it, right? But like someone that plays the already games like me will be like, oh, that's a reference to the first game. So it's kind of hard to like make a remake for new players, but also you want to appease the old players at the same time. This is a good cutscene, and this is the only reason why I wanted to continue. Because this cutscene continues from that hanging one that we saw earlier. But also the animation is pretty funny as well.
Jeremy?
Are you ready to tell me what's happening?
What's happening?
I put a rope around my neck, and then I strangled all life from my body.
Uncle!
Are you under the impression that you died?
Yes. No. I was supposed to die.
What does that mean to you? That you were supposed to die?
I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen.
Story? What are you referring to, Jeremy?
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
Jeremy!
You're not making any
See, like, this
sense.
cutscene's only for OG fans.
Come back. Find your focus.
Uncle?
I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part. I escaped my doom. Destiny.
Again, find your focus.
Jeremy!
Now everything is wrong. Nothing is in place.
Hey, listen to me. We're gonna drown.
Calm down, Miss Hartwood. You're not in any danger.
On a first playthrough, it's just like, okay, this is just crazy
Jeremy,
random shit, right?
He was here.
But then
wasn't
watching
he?
like so many
Miss
fucking
Hartwood,
videos and shit, you're like, oh, okay,
I am
so
beginning to suspect your family
he's referencing the
curse is
OG
catching up with
game,
you.
which is why he says like 30
Have you
years
ever
ago I
talked
was
to a
supposed to like
doctor
die.
about your condition?
No.
So it's like, okay,
No, I was just confused.
that cutscene's not really there for like newcomers. If anything, it's
I'm
gonna
fine.
confuse the newcomers.
I'll let
It's
you
gonna
be.
be like, okay, so
Miss,
Jeremy had to die 30 years ago? Or
I want you
something?
to know I'm here to
How
help.
old is he?
If you need me.
Does he not age? It's a confusing story. It's a very confusing story. But once, like, you know, you read a fucking Bible to figure out what's going on in this game, it starts to make sense.
A ghostly voice sounding like Jeremy called out for help. Emily couldn't quite understand.
To me,
where the voice
reboot
was
is
coming
often a failure.
It
The only
somehow
reboot I can
seemed to
say
be a
was
part of
Masterpiece's
the
Tomb
place
Raider
itself.
Survivor trilogy?
All she could make out was that Jeremy was stuck and needed her to get the steamboat running.
Well, I know the first one was very successful, but if we're talking like, I guess like money-wise and sequel-wise, then yeah, but that could be said for the Modern Warfare reboot, or yeah, I guess that's the only one I can think of right now. I mean, what about the Hitman reboot, though? I heard that's successful. So where are we going? First floor. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh shit, okay, I didn't know that. I thought they were rebooting that shit.
I can't take this anymore. This is my room. I belong.
Oh, I gotta. Yeah, no, fuck this. I'm not doing the whole World War I section again. I'm just gonna go to the end. Okay, not that far. Not that far. Actually, no, we'll do Edward. Oh shit. It's like God of War. It looks like a reboot, but it's a continuity. Okay, and you can, in a way, if you're like, oh, that's not my God of War, you can be like, well, it's a split path in the timeline or some bullshit like that. You know. You can, at the end of the day, just enjoy whatever you want, as long as you don't, like, force it upon others. For example, being like, I don't know, what's a good one that people think of? Actually, I can't think of any right now. It's like saying there's only, like, 2 Alien movies. It's like, if there's only 2 Alien movies for you, that's good enough. The movie ends masterfully with the second movie. There's no Alien 3, there's no Alien 4, there's nothing else after that, because everything else goes downhill from there. And if you want to live in that, like, quote-unquote delusion, you could. Just don't be like, the other movies don't exist. Like, hey, if you don't want to acknowledge them, that's okay. But to tell people that they don't exist and not talk about it, that's fucking crazy shit. Although Alien Earth does not exist. What the fuck? Okay, you guys saw that too. Oh, okay, there it is. Cool. Just the game breaking. Yeah, no, that show does not exist. It's absolute dog shit. If you like it, you know, nothing about Dino Morris. Yeah, no. It's unique. I actually can't wait for the. I think the next episode comes out tonight. All right, let's finish this ending and then let's switch it over to
Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson,
the multiplayer game for a bit.
Talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Real shit, this is the best part of the game. If you haven't seen this is the best part of the game.
Boss, good or bad, you need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all.
This shit comes out of
we don't know what
nowhere.
we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor.
Fighting Shrub Garoth.
Ever there praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, brother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever
Hear
there
us,
praises
and
and
abundance
to the black goat of the
pity
woods.
on us.
Hear us, brother, and take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever there's praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods.
Hear us, brother, and take pity on us.
Why is this scary? Bro, if I was surrounded with crazy people, I would be scared out of my fucking life. Especially if they're killing a kid. It really depends what you consider scary.
Stop! Stop!
Yeah, no, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. This comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, okay, this game just got like 10 out of nowhere.
Here.
Jeremy, come with me.
Alone?
Get over here. Jeremy, come with me. Jeremy, come here.
The thing is, if you don't kill the kid, this thing happens. So, what do you guys pick? You kill the kid, or this happens?
Jeremy.
The girl's alive, but now the world is doomed. No, always save the kid, but holy shit. I bring the fucking flamethrower, the pesticide, because
I can't let that monster leave Derceto. I have to stop it.
That's what you get for making shit-ass gumbo. Well, the funny thing is you could be like 4 people, but it's like, no, they were all part of the cult. But so was the little girl! Like, everyone was all in on this. The only one that didn't want to, like, do it was the doctor. And obviously the 2 main characters. And Jeremy. Woo. Wait, actually, she's not as fucked up. They tried to... You're not wrong. And if anything, you could say that they brainwashed the kid, so the kid would be like, I wanna die. But I guess everyone's crazy at their setup. It's just funny how you're fighting the Dark Man for the whole entire game, and then this shit comes out of nowhere. Although I heard there's a secret if you check the objectives.
Detective Comby returned just as the festivities were about to begin. Emily was grateful that she didn't have to sit through whatever ceremony the people at Derceto had fashioned. Instead, they excused themselves and made their way to the front side of the house. With a tremendous sense of relief, Emily climbed into the car. She watched Comby ready the back seat for Jeremy in the rearview mirror. What a long night, she thought. Thank God it's all over.
Why isn't she talking about the giant fucking demon tree?
Everything was back to normal. Did any of it really happen? What had Conby actually been doing all night?
You see, the fact that these are the last 2 objectives in the game kind of implies that the whole game was a story. Like, it was actually a movie. There's a lot of clues that kind of give you that. Also, yeah, Rurs is dead. She technically dies in all the endings, so... Or at least the main one. She lives if you go crazy as Carnby, and if you submit to the Dark Man as Emily. I might die here a couple times. Well, this is technically like the main ending that you're gonna get as Edward or Emily, and everyone dies at the end except the little girl, right? And, well, Jeremy and whichever character you're not playing as. The thing is, I do feel bad for her dying. Like, she was a part of the cult, she wanted it, they wanted to release this, so, yeah. boss that spawns in. I can't deny the only boss fight that's in the game is actually pretty cool to see. It's just not as tough as you would want it to be. Nice. Those things do the most damage, and I don't know why. I'm gonna die. Nice shot, yeah. I'll give it that. Alright. You would think the giant tree monster would do the most damage? No, it's a small potato bug. It's a small potato bug. Fuck. We're right at the final phase here. Don't press X while you're reloading. It actually stops actually. I don't believe I hit the second one, but whatever. For some reason they have like less health while they're coming through. Oh fuck, two of them? We need to kill that potato boat. Oh fuck, come on, come on. That's the real boss fight. That's the real boss fight down there. That's the real boss. Oh, fuck. It looks like there's gonna be another phase, but sadly not.
Detective!
Oh, what the hell was that?
I tried to tell you. There was so much evidence. Their devotion to the black goat was like nothing I've ever seen before. I felt so dumb believing any of it, but I'm glad I did.
Are you okay?
Everything is out of order. This isn't the way the story goes. I
The
shouldn't be
gunsmoke is
alive.
behind him.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
How are you doing, sweetie?
I kinda like it. You ruined everything, but I'm not mad.
Like, I wanted to be eaten by the tree.
Alright, you ready to head back to New Orleans?
Come on, Jeremy. We're leaving.
Can I come?
I thought you said you didn't need saving.
Don't leave her. She's important.
Of course we're taking her with us.
Yay, I'm important.
I'm gonna go to a haunted frickin' toy store. You know, even though this was their one shot, it is kind of cool how many references from like the first 3 games they have in here. Granted, if I didn't watch a video that showed me those references, I wouldn't have known, but hey, you know, that's okay. Yeah, I'm important, right? Fucking kid that like stabs people with needles, wants to like get hung and shit. You should. Honestly, all of you should look in the mirror every day and be like, I'm important. And you know what? You are. You honestly are. Should we listen to this song one last time before we end it? So what? There's like 6 endings in here. There's defeat the tree as Emily or Edward, so that's 2 right there. There's join the cult. You'll have to run, Emily. That's a funny one. There's the it was all a stage play ending, which probably makes the most sense for this game. There's the submit to the Dark Man ending, which that one was a weird one. And I guess that's it. So out of all of them, yeah, I guess the one that says everything was basically the movie. It's probably the best one. Granted, you could say this about the original game, but for a game called Alone in the Dark, you're not really in the dark that much. You might be alone, but you're not in the dark. Hey, Clementine, how you doing? Was that the song? That's it? Okay, cool. Alright then, guys. sadly, this will be it for this game. I don't know if we'll ever come back to this game on stream. There's just no reason to. So, hey, David Harbour, Jody Comer, Paul Messer, Lori, Joe Rose, Bruce Nozick. Anyone else that I know? Oh yeah, they got Spider-Man for Mr. Waits. Oh, the first Outlast? How scary was it? I don't think I could play that. Those games are too spooky for me. But I'll check. I'll see if it's available. And I can see that being a great game to play for Halloween. Or at least this fucking October month. I don't know what more I can say about this game. The build-up was better than the experience, but I guess, and that's probably the biggest problem people are gonna have with this game. Maybe too high of expectations. But you play it as a detective story, maybe you might enjoy it a bit more. The enemies look cool. I think the weakest enemy design might be the Swamp Man, just because it's kind of generic. But other than that, everything else looked creepy as shit. It's kind of, well, I was gonna say funny how there's like teasing Cthulhu shit there, but no, that's technically the tree monster at the end. You were scared the whole way through, but became brave and pushed through. You gotta face your fears if you want to grow and become stronger, Clementine. If anything, I hope you had some audience members cheering you on. I know that's what helps me anytime I'm getting stuck or scared with a problem. Or I just watch a video and it tells me what I gotta do. That's probably the best one. I was gonna say you can't unlock a gallery or a concept art or anything like that. So this would be the only time you can see that. Come on, game. That's the thing. They don't really give you much replay value. Apparently, New Game Plus wasn't even a thing day one. That's something that had to be like patched into the game. Okay, the subtitles are going for a bit long. Is that where you're gonna play tonight, now that you finish out last one? If anything, I'm excited that I'm gonna get a bunch of my gigs back. How many gigs is this game? Let me take a look. 31.04. Cool. And just enough for one new game. Or a quarter of a Call of Duty title. Wait, don't the credits go on for so long that the music just cuts off? I think that might be the case. That's probably the best picture that like represents this game, and it literally spoils the ending. Yeah, that's right. All right then. yeah, I guess that was Alone in the Dark. Played it, completed it, 100%ed it, tried to gain as much enjoyment as we could, and 5 out of 10 is probably a good way to do it. So I'm gonna go switch over to a multiplayer game. If you guys want to join up, you're more than welcome to. But we won't be playing any spooky games until the end of the month, so we can get ready for October. If anything, I hear Fortniters is gonna get crazy, so I'll be back in a little bit. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Alone in the Dark. If anything, I'll admit, you guys always make these streams more enjoyable than they should be. Because, I was struggling with this one. I was struggling. Let's watch the unique music video they made for this game, and then we'll end it, alright? I think you only get this on Museum Plus.
My God, awake to deeds unseen in sinful New Orleans, where many poor things run needles through pins. Oh God, you know I'm one. There is a man in New Orleans they call the darkest town. He seizes your soul and swallows it whole. Oh God, they're gone. The flood will
Honestly, this is better than the game itself.
and take the whole of New Orleans.
And it even shows
Then she will rise and turn the earth, turn it inside out.
The funny thing is, it actually makes me want to play the game. And then I start playing the game and I go, fuck. So, I would like to thank each and every one of you amazing destroyers and new lurking viewers for stopping by tonight. You have been watching I Am Destruction with the finale of Alone in the Dark. And these two are just going to be watching. They're going to be like, yep, I'm here. Don't worry, I'll be back in hopefully less than 10. But you're all destroyers, therefore. You are destruction. And when we team up with each other, we are destruction. So have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, month, and 2025 year. But until next time, have a good one. Bye. Take it easy, y'all. Can't wait until next one. Until then, live your best life. I can't even exit from here? Wow. You know, we'll just end it like this. End it with two characters just looking bored at the screen. Right? Can I even skip it? I can't? Wow, cool. Chapter 1. Delete the game. Alright, take it easy, y'all. Bye. Also, this is the best song in the game right here.